Alrighty. Tainted Isaac, don't fail me. Alright, let's see what we got. Amazing. Wonderful. Best room I've seen. Well, it's always good to go for those curse rooms when you're a red heart character like Isaac, or Tainted Isaac, or Maggie. Just like anyone with red hearts, or the Lost. Alright, let's see. That one. Magneto, that is not bad. That's gonna actually be really big, in my opinion, for like that early game pickup grabbing. No. Yoink. I'll leave Soul Heart there. Oh, there we go. Case point, coin. Dodge. I'm pretty sure I'd need another bomb to reach that. Spiders! Crocky, they're everywhere! Man, I wonder, like, I forgot how old Isaac is. Like, 5, 6? One of those young ages. Somewhere between 5 and 8. I know that. Just want to know, how big are those spiders? If they're the size of his foot, that's scary. Like, you know, it's believable too, but like, that was not worth it. 2 bombs and a key for exploding poop. Alright. And there's no marked rock though. Hopefully the game will bless me with another bomb. There we go. Alright. Oh, Duke flies. The bomb would have been useful here, because it would have one shot. There you go. Trapped him in the corner a bit. Bam, 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 bam. Oh yeah, one of my Tainted Jacob runs I had recently, I was gonna make it to Mother, but then I got this like really outrageous room, like in Mausoleum, where it has, you know, 4 chains spinning rapidly around like 4 buttons you need to press, and I didn't have good speed because I was given just speed downs all run and not a single speed up, so I had like 0.57 speed. And so when the happened was, you know, I was going through, but I was getting hit by all of them because I wasn't fast enough to move. I had Esau locked in for a good time, but, you know, eventually he hit me, but I managed to get the buttons, but still later died on the floor. I've never seen that room before, funnily enough, till then. That was like the one counter to what I had, because I had like Brimstone, Psychic Shot, like I had a really good run. It just got ruined by a room I've never seen before that I'd probably struggle with, even without it being Tainted Jacob. Lovely. I didn't think they were close enough for that, but you win some, you lose some. Alright, bam, bam. Oh, what, 6 hits? I thought it was just 4. Alright. Let's keep going. Oh yeah, we get Spike Chest for free thanks to Magneto. Come on. Bam. Alright. Man, I hope everyone's just Christmas time, holidays just in general if you don't celebrate Christmas, and just a break from a lot of things. Because yeah, I know it's been a vibe for me. I'm personally happy to get going back to school and working and all that. Since, like, you know, monotony gets to me really quick. That's really good. Yeah, monotony gets to me really fast. Because, so, like, yeah, if I, even spending, like, 3 days doing the exact same thing, I'll end up just dying. Like, having nothing to do. And then regret not having anything to do. In terms, like, it'd be like, man, I'm wasting my life doing this. Alright, come on. Bam. Perfect. Fatality. I know, I don't mind taking paw. 1/3 guppy. I'm not gonna skip item room. don't think that's a good idea for this situation. I heard that that's your dime or infinite penny. Infinite penny. We love us the infinite penny. Alright, so that pretty much guarantees shop. Alright, come on. Whoa. Alright, yeah. Oh, thank you, infinite penny. Oh, I didn't expect that to hit me. Alright, bam. Thank you, ma'am. Where is you? Bing. 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 That's down. Bing. Oh, there we go. Pretty good infinite penny. Could be better, could be worse, you know. I've had infinite pennies go way after too, so. There we go. Let's see. No regret. Having odd mushrooms is pretty good. Bit of a speed down, but you know, you get those. Bam, now. Man. I honestly think the mother route is the hardest route in the game. Because I've, like, taken on and beat Delirium on, like, his route. In terms, like, going the Hush and then... Ooh, Bible. In terms, like, going the Hush and then to Delirium from Hush. I think that's easier than going down the whole mother route. Like, I've heard my friends call me crazy for saying that. At least the ones I play Isaac with. They've called me crazy for saying that. But it's like, man, Delirium's the easier... I'm not gonna say easier boss. Delirium's not easier boss. He has an easier route to get to him. Which leads to me getting, you know, more wins against him. Yeah, Mother's route is just chock full of awful. Especially in Mausoleum. Like, you are... Honestly, you are never ready for Mausoleum. Because, like, you could be overpowered. It's... Oh, Larynx. I'm gonna take finger. That was a hard decision there. Yeah, as I was saying though, you know, you could have a good run. It's just Mausoleum is so full of... Like, which is weird, you know, I say that. I think Mausoleum is the hardest floor in the game. Like, I think Corpse is easier. Because, like, it's just full of less BS, honestly. That's what most of Mausoleum is. Enemies that are basically rendered unhittable in some situations for, like, a good while, but they're still turreting everything they can at ya. Blood puppy? Oh, I just realized this is Labyrinth. Man, why? I hope I get my Devil Deal on this floor. No. I can already tell. That would be a pain. Without flight, and we keep going. Oh yeah, I can't wait for the next bug patch to this game. Because, like... cause this, co-op crash bug is genuinely awful. Because, like, I can't play any co-op without it crashing. And it's not something on my end. It's not a hardware issue. It's a game issue. Because I've had friends say, yeah, their game crashes whenever they, like, try to do co-op. It's weird. Like, it's like the game knows I'm trying to cheese it, so it force crashes me. Which is, you know, stupid. Like, of course I know it's not that, it's just the game can't handle one person having 5 items when they should have frickin' 3. Because that's what it pretty much is, because it's always on the early floors where I really crash. So it's like, oh man, they seem to have a bit more than they should. Yeah, let's fully crash the game. I could continue the run. Actually, no, I can't, because I always crash at the same spot starting then on, no matter what I do different. Like, not taking the items, I'll still crash. Nope. Not dealing with that. You get him, blood puppy. Thank you. Love you, buddy. Good stuff. stuff, blood puppy. We love to see it. Love to see it. Alright, let's just shoot him down. Aim for... Get some headshots here! Frick, man. Did not expect him to charge that close. Alright, come on. There we go. No. Man, this labyrinth... Really? Yeah, no. Oh, I almost got hit by that. I almost lost 2 hearts doing... Come on, big boy. Come on. There we go. Thank you, blood puppy. And in here. Lovely. Dang it. Yay. That is not worth it. Oh, man. See, I wish bosses... Like, how does their speed work? Because, you know... Like, I have Lust. Like, Lust, for instance. Like, how does the speed chart work for her? Does it make it so she has a set speed? Or, like, what? Yeah, because, like, you know, sometimes I'm getting hit at, you know, when I have good speed in terms of her still manage to keep up, ramming me and all that. There are times I'm the slowest thing on the planet and she can't catch me. Yeah, I need to learn how these things work, because, like, I don't, you know, watch Isaac YouTube much anymore. I don't have the same... I still have a great passion for this game, but playing it. Not necessarily watching it. Yeah, it's nowhere the amount of passion I've had before. But of course, it's still fun. I still watch a Twitch streamer that plays the game. That's about it. Like, I still love this game. It's still my favorite game. Heck, I wrote a 6,000 word review on it. Like... Man, if you'd like to see that published, I'll happily show it off. Oh, that was actually amazing. That was an amazing experimental treatment. Did everything right there. Ah. Sayonara, Forsaken. You've been forsook. I think that's obvious. Alright, let's see what we got. Obvious. Oh, it's beautiful. Twisted Path. Down we go. Alright. Run is really going. That's what we love to see. Oh, yes! I see Bookworm. Let's go. Ooh, okay. Okay, I can plan this out. Oh, Telepathy for Dummies. Oh, I love Telepathy for Dummies. Alright, let's get that. There's Bookworm. I think I'm gonna actively use Telepathy. Like, it is my favorite book out of all of them. Because just Psychic Shots. Look at that. That's amazing. And it's every other room as well. Frick. Alright, come on. There we go. Yoink. Yeah, this run is definitely turning around in a good way. The luck of the play button. It's like, see, I play, you know, I don't go for recording Lazarus and, Lazarus and Tane Jacob. I always have my mic out and I'm just playing. I just think I need to start commentating over those. To get that really good luck. Because I'm pretty sure I've had that happen before, where I'm like, you know what, yeah, I'll play him, try to get something done, and it's like the best run ever. Yoink. Alright, we need shop. Alright. There we go. Just slicing through everything. Whoa. Whoa. Where's the last one? Gotta do a whole ring around the rosy skit just to take him down. I don't need telepathy for in here. I keep forgetting they fire shots, because they're always inconsistent with it. You know, sometimes they fire, sometimes they don't. There's just still a lot of stuff I need to learn in general about this game that I don't know. Like, I'm nowhere near a master of this game. I still don't know what half the reverse tarot cards do. Like, you know, reverse fool. Can't remember what that does. Reverse, hermit. Don't know. It just, a lot of those. Yep. Yep. Game knows. Luck a record button. That's all I gotta say. Man. Call it a blessing or a curse? I don't know. Alright, am I gonna get myself ball of bandage, cube of meat, or am I gonna get something so good it just outballs all of it? Alright, buddy, let's see what you give me. After I slice through your health. Sty or cube of meat? I'll take cube of meat. Mm-hmm. 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 Abaddon. Abaddon. We are Abaddon with this run. Oh, Curse the Blind. Ew. Ew, I don't like Curse the Blind. No one does, but like... There are some curses that like don't do much. Curse Darkness is one of those. Because we can turn up gamma. But... Yeah, this is one of the curses that only does bad. Oh. Okay. We can just... That's cool. Nice. I'm also surprised how long it's taking console to get the new update. Because we don't have any of it yet. I'm pretty sure we're on old Breath of Life and everything. May your green know no bounds. I turn in the keeper. Oh, I'm still keeper. What? Hey, gotta speed up. My health is still normal. Why is that reverse hang? Oh, because I broken off the hang. That makes sense. But hey, I'll take it. Oh, okay. Ah, I see. It's like a tainted keeper thing. That's cool. Oh, now I'm back to normal. So I guess it's a time thing. That's really neat. I like that. And Magneto's still showing off how strong it is. Uh-oh. Bomb. Alright, yeah, Blood Puppy is low now. Should be easy, you know, turn back to normal. There we go. Oh yeah, we can easily make boss rush here. We got the full card, so this is very doable. Very doable. Also, going Beast isn't that bad of an idea. You know, quick run. It's always nice to have one of those. You know, we don't need like a half-hour, frickin' 45-minute Goliath of an episode. Bing. Man. I'm really surprised I didn't hit 100 episodes. You know, last year that was one of my goals. To finish off at least 100 Isaac episodes. I've been over 100 videos for a minute. I'm pretty sure my episode 100 per se was a regular Isaac upload. So like I didn't really have anything special for that. I do still have stuff planned. Like I've been planning the 50 subscriber special for months. I've had 40. I've been, you know, I've stagnated a bit, but that's just simply from lack of uploads, you know. That always happens when you don't upload for a bit. Even though I was, like, bi-weekly, which, you know, some channels do and are able to succeed from that, I'm just simply too small of a channel to do that, you know. I've learned a lot about how YouTube's algorithm works and stuff. How it's benefited me yeah, honestly, it's mostly benefited me. I don't know if I can say the same for other creators. Like, I've definitely grown at a, I'd say, quite large pace, because I've been doing this for a bit over a year, and I'm almost at 50 subs. Like, that is, I see that as pretty big. Like, and I've still, you know, not had a video. Ooh, let's go negative. Yeah, I've still, of course, not have a video over 100 views, but we've gotten pretty darn close to it. Like, I'm not complaining either. That sucks. Yeah, let's go Beast. I'm not complaining at all, though. We've still reached thousands of total views, which I am overjoyed for, honestly. I'm really happy that we've managed to do that. It's definitely a massive accomplishment for me. Like, you know, it's one thing, you know, to make videos and stuff. It's another to actually have them be watched. So you at least get, you know, ooh, Swarm. Swarm's pretty good. Yeah, it's a whole nother thing to, you know, be getting consistent views for it. Because I'd say my views are pretty consistent. Like, especially just being able to get, and I'd say an average for just Isaac uploads in general, about 25 to 30 as just an average. That's insane in my eyes. Like, even though, you know, people don't watch for long, because, like, you know, I see that they are usually gone within the first 2 minutes. It's nice to know people are at least interested enough to click. You know, because, you know, a view is a view at the end of the day. That's my fault. Yeah, I've been really just happy of growth overall. Yeah, one of the things is, like, what do I do once Isaac is done? Because, of course, I'll still make videos of this game. Like, that's a duh. But, like, what will make them interesting? I guess individual runs are always nice and such. That's why I started doing, like, the random character streak. Which, of course, I've lost every time, but, like... yeah, let's take that. Of course I've lost every time, you know, I've done the streak, but it's still... You know, I've still done it. It's fun. It was all those were always fun. It was a nice set of recordings. And, like, you could see my consistency during that time. Yeah, of course, burnout has been a thing that happened throughout my channel. I have been burnt out quite a bit, a few times. Your soul, no. But, like, of course, that happens to every creator. Especially when, like, you gotta think, at my, like, peak of video producing, I was, man, I did 2 videos a day. And that was, like, early in, the RePAINtence series. Yeah, the full card helped out a lot there. Derb, just like his father. Look you has to look up to. Drunk again, aren't you? I've heard this conversation so many times. But it's so nice. Like, really, when I was looking into, like, the depths of this story, it was a nice experience to go through endings and stuff, really see the meaning with everything. And yeah, this game is such a joy to look into, you know? Ooh, baby chub. What do I get rid of? I'd say wig. Yeah. No! Oh my god. Ooh, oh, we are never getting rid of Abaddon. That's one thing that's keeping this so alive. It's been a massive damage up that I needed. And, well, bam. Alright, now we're on the labyrinth floor. You confess your sins. Let his life inside you Cleanse your soul. Bag lunch can actually, knowing me, I'm gonna get hit a lot. So yeah, bag lunch can be pretty big. Blood puppy, thank you. Isaac. Like, there's a lot of things in this game that still need fixed. And one thing is just the sound for when we're going up. Like, it's usually like no sound playing at all in some spots. Especially on these floors where, you know, the conversations are happening. That was always weird to me. That's like such a weird glitch to happen. Oh man. That somehow worked. No, full send into that. Yep, I did not get hit in there, totally not. Alright, we're making pretty good time overall. Probably still gonna be a half hour long, but you know, that's really not that bad. As long as I enjoy playing the run, I think it's fine. Of course, you know, making things watchable is always a great concern, but, you know, at the end of the day, I'm the creator, so, like, my needs come first. That's why you see me, like, how I've left a couple of times for, like, you know, up to 2 weeks, you know? That happens because either, you know, I need it because, like, burnout, or just don't feel like it. You know, not the best mindset to go out to, but hey, I know what's best for myself. Of course, you know, it's never good that mindset doesn't work for everything, which of course I know. I've been known that. Like, I would never go into a job with that mindset of only my needs matter, you know? I know better than not. Come on. Give me health. Give me health. Not replacing Blood Puppy, I'm just placing them there. Magneto, you've been a big help. I thank you for your service, but it's your time to go. I think Fat Mushroom will be next. Kaboom. Look at all that. All those flies, not a single sound. All the explosions, yeah. That's what messes up the most, just no explosions. Like, look, let's see. Alright, my bomb works, but while I was slaughtering the enemies, it doesn't. Yoink. What's on my head? Oh, that's... that's a bad one. Man, Abaddon used to be like this grand top tier item, then it got nerfed, which it really wasn't that bad of a nerf, and it just, well, it was. That's why no one takes it. You know, if you, what's the best way to put it? You know, you get your money back on it, but of course before it used to be money back and then some. Like, you'd get Abaddon, and it'd give you 6 black hearts while replacing all your red hearts. That's pretty much what I got. Yeah, that's exactly what I got. But that's because all my red hearts, you know, that's how many I had. Oh, in terms, like, I got the 2 black hearts, and I had 4 red hearts left. So, of course, I got same. I guess, you know, it helps, you know, like, Maggie players or whatever. Whoever else takes the item. My friend's been saying Tainted Keeper, you know, you can take Abaddon and he'll just be left with 1 coin heart. Don't believe it. I refuse. Can I test it? Not really. I can't test it. Oh, that's free soul hearts right there. Oh, this run's gonna end greatly. I have my psychic book ready, full health. Oh yeah, this is about to be one heck of a run. Alright. Ooh, that's really good. That's really good. Let's just teleport somewhere. I like how they like put the effort to put the light on this side too, because once you, oh, I guess you can scoop there. And once you walk up to B, bam, Dogma. We love you, Dogma. I think honestly, Dogma is one of the better looking bosses in the game. Definitely one of my favorite bosses. If we're going for a favorite boss in the game, for me, that's Hush, easily. I want to know what some of y'all's favorite bosses are. Yeah, but it's easily Hush for me. Because, like, best designed, you know, Dogma. But I think funnest fight goes to Hush. Of course, he frustrates me sometimes, but I have more good than bad with Hush. Like, he has saved more runs than, like, hurt. Like, he's genuinely a great boss. Oh, it's beautiful. Alright, let's go. Oh my god, thank you, Mom's contact. And one more. Any more? Oh, he got caught. Nice. No more Neo. And he's dead. Whoa. Thank you for the kill, Blood Puppy. Uh-oh. Haha. There we go. Oh, this is about to be something crazy. Oh, Blood Puppy stuck down there. No! No, Blood Puppy! He's stuck. Oh, that's funny. Hey, at least I know he'll still be helpful against Beast. Since Beast is just usually sitting there. Oh, we are shredding. Whoa. 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 And down he goes. Alright, next up, and we have Psychic Tears this time. Alright, Pestilence. And rest of the Horsemen, for that matter. Yeah, it's over. Love to see it. Oh, yeah. I'll replace frickin' a Swarm. For if, you know, we get hit enough to where, yeah, if we get hit enough to where, you know, lunch bag's necessary. But, you know, I doubt we'll get hit all that much. Like, overall, we've had a really strong run. In terms, like, strong for the Beast. Like, this is a very straightforward and easy run. Yeah, I think we could have gone through Womb with this, but, you know, it probably wouldn't lead to anything too special. I don't know how I got away with that. Boom. Oh, he's that way. Yep. Ah. Yep. Out of all the horsemen, which one would I say is my favorite? Yeah, I think for the Beast fight, of course, War is my favorite. Whilst the hardest one, I'd say Beast fight is my favorite. In terms of outside the Beast fight, I'd say Famine. You know, with him being the, you know, easiest. I also think, I think Base Pestilence is harder than Beast Pestilence. Because, like, it's just the creep that really gets me usually. Because I don't normally have flight all that much. Oh man, that was a really hard dodge there. I'm surprised. Wow, I shredded him. Alright, yeah, it's over. It's over, party people. Beast is going down. If we can get a lucky freeze, that'll be nice. Oh, there's the freeze. Get her! Oh, back up. I was surprised when I first saw Beast was a girl. Like, I just thought, like, you know, like, I really found out when, like, that mod came out of, making Beast look less than decent in terms, you know what I mean. I know, yeah, I'll beat around the bush more, but yeah, you know what I mean. It's like that's how I found out. Like I didn't realize Beast had on, mom's clothes until that was pointed out to me. That's stupid. Uh, I didn't get hit by a falling stalagmite. No, that was mermaid magic. All right, blood puppy, bump into the creature, please. You've been a help all run, but please, I'm gonna need it. I'm gonna die. Yeah, not really. Beast really stood no chance here. Thank you, Twisted Pear. Thank you, Blood Puppy. Thank you, Magneto. Thank you, Abaddon. Thank you, Mom's Contact, for the end of the line one. But hey, we are done.
Then suddenly, the sky above cracked open, and a white beam of light reached down into the earth, smiting the mother of harlots asunder, and setting the blood lake to a boil. As the beast descended down into the lake of fire, Isaac ascended towards the crack in the sky, and as he flew, he could see echoes of his past before him. He saw his mother mourning the loss of her son. He saw his father leaving them without turning to say goodbye. He saw his mother sleeping and his father taking money from her purse. He heard the late-night fights they had that kept him up at night, and the guilt he felt for what he believed he was causing. He felt the pain in his stomach during those sleepless nights, and saw his shadow in the closet waiting for him. As he rose, he felt his fears drop from his body, his shame, his worry pulled from his being. As he became lighter, his ascent became faster. He saw his one true companion alive and well. He saw his mother and father together again, holding each other. He felt his mother kissing him on the head after he had said his prayers, and the comfort in knowing someone was watching over him. He saw his own birth, and the faces of his parents filled with joy and optimism. And then he saw nothing. Are you sure this is how you want this story to end, Isaac? You're the one writing it. It doesn't have to end this way. Here, how about we tell it a different way? Maybe a happy ending?
Okay, Daddy.
Good. Are you getting sleepy yet?
Yeah.
Okay, so Isaac and his parents lived in a small house